right, so we're back for another nighttime training session. Today is the tea of tonight is Dong Ding, which is really nice. I feel like it has a bit more caffeine than the ginseng oolong. Typically, whenever I brew some tea, you can get a couple brews out of this French press here. So once you do a full amount, you can maybe do it like 2 more pots after that, so 3 total, depending on how much tea you use. I like to use a bit because I like it to be strong. And what I do is I use the leftover tea from the previous pot. Like yesterday I had ginseng and I had quite a lot, and whatever I didn't drink for the rest or for that night, I just let it steep throughout the night and then put it in the fridge. And then today during the day, as I'm getting prepared for my night workout, I have some cold tea as I'm brewing a nice fresh pot. So this is Dong Ding with some residual ginseng left from yesterday, and as well as some high quality cacao, 100%, which is actually quite popular here. It grows really well here in Bali. Pretty much anywhere you can grow coffee, you can grow cacao in tropical environments. And obviously a lot of coffee is grown here too, so pretty much all local stuff except for the tea, which is from Taiwan. Aside from that, today I think I said triceps is what I'm gonna do. And I might do triceps with a little bit of some front delt. My rear delts are already, I can feel them, they're sore from yesterday's session. So won't try to do anything pulling related. We'll do some horizontal pressing and maybe some shoulder raises and stuff too. And then extensions with triceps and pushing. Maybe some school pressures will be good. So yeah, at this point, there aren't many followers on the bearsdencollective on this YouTube, well, not on Instagram either, but on this channel, there's maybe, I think we hit 241. So very small channel. So at this point, it's pretty much a monologue, which is all right. I don't really mind. For me, it's really good to look back on film that I've had throughout the years. So this can be just used for me in the future, and whoever comes across it, maybe you'll find some benefit of the style I'm training at the moment. If you look back in some of the further videos, you can see that not only have I changed as a person physically, but my training style is probably a little bit different as well too. The first film, the videos that I have from Bali previously on this channel, I had longer hair, and I actually stopped filming for a while just because I wasn't lifting like I used to, and I was full on vegan. And so for me, it was actually difficult to maintain strength. I was still somewhat strong, but obviously, if you're not getting a lot of protein in, and I was getting a lot of branched chain amino acids, but it's totally different whenever you're eating normal, I guess, meat, or having some high protein sources, which you can. But I was mainly like fruitarian, eating a lot of fruit here and cleansing my body, eating a lot of vegetables and stuff. Mainly because I had come off gear in 2018. I had got off steroids and started cleaning my body by going into a more plant-based approach, cleaning a lot of toxins and heavy metals out. It's a long process, and actually still going through it. But now I've moved more towards vegetarian. I'm eating eggs and butter, and taking a pea protein supplement, and then some creatine as well. And also, I guess I could talk about the stack I'm taking too. It's right behind me. Taurine, L-carnitine, turkesterone, Shilajit, it's actually here too. I'll probably add this into the tea, actually, it's a good idea. Shilajit, and then what else is there? Tonkat Ali, spirulina. And that's pretty much all I take. And then obviously a lot of food. When you're going towards a more plant-based diet approach, it is difficult to hit your macros. I don't keep track of my macros, but if I were to guess, my calories are probably pretty low. But I eat a lot of high-quality food, and now I've been eating more consistently. Anna, she's incredible. She cooks constantly and keeps me fed. And I think that's actually been the biggest attribute to my recent gain in size. I've just been able to be more routine with everything, with training, eating. I wish with sleep could be a little bit more routine, but for whatever reason, I'm kind of nocturnal at the moment. And it's just very hot during the day here. So at night, I feel a little bit more inspired to do things. And it's less busy, where I live here in Ubud. It is quite busy. It's a tourist town. Where I live is just outside of the city. And so yeah, I can deal with a lot of traffic. And on the bike, it's not so fun, especially if you're in the heat of the day. So at night, everything's a little bit more chill. Also with this new gym, the later you go, the less people will be there. They don't have the music blaring so much, so my schedule is pretty free, and it works out better this way for the moment. That could change. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you to the recent people that have followed. If you've made it this far in listening to me speak in my monologue, please give me a like. If not, that's cool too. Enjoy the clips. The next things you'll see is probably start out with triceps. Do triceps and then get into some light delts, and probably keep it pretty quick. So yeah, enjoy. So this first tricep exercise, I like to do a little warm up to make sure there's plenty of blood flowing in the elbow and stuff. So I like to use these D-rings and do sort of light superset just to get a slight pump before I start moving into some weight. So the first part of that was overhand, 10 reps, and then underhand. And at the bottom, for both of them, kind of pressing outward. When you do that, you'll feel quite a bit of tension on the bottom of the movement. haven't done heavy skull crushers like this in a while. So I worked up to 20 kgs on each side. See how it goes. And then I'll probably just do a drop set depending on how the joints feel. Feel a little tightness on my right one, but other than that, it's pretty good. For skull crushers, the biggest thing is the angle that you have the bar. So for me, I like to think of aiming the bar just right on the top of my crown right here. Not on my face, not literally a skull crusher or a face crusher, a skull crusher. So it's up on the top. Makes it more difficult though, because you have a lot of tension when your arm is pulled like this rather than from here. There's a whole lot more tension. It's almost like doing something like an over the head extension. I don't think I want to try that again. Take some rest. See how I feel. And maybe just go straight over to the cables. We'll see. Dips can be a little bit difficult, but once there's a lot of blood flowing, you can probably press up more reps than you think. A lot of people start with dips, and it can be difficult to start out with. But whenever you're doing the middle of an exercise, you've already got a nice pump, and that can probably assist you a bit. I don't think they have a weight belt here. Typically I like to do weighted dips, but I don't know if they have that contraption here. So I'll look around here, and if not, then I'll probably just do another set of 20 and then move on to cables. I think I'm just gonna stick with triceps today. And then, yeah, save shoulders for their own day. Because already the triceps are feeling quite pumped. Starting to feel that in the lats. Now into cable. Stand this way. Aha. Oh, it's already too heavy. Oh. Could count as failure, but I'll go a little lighter. Pretty good, huh? One of the worst things about coming off gear for so many years is the pumps are just never the same. You ruin it for yourself. Don't do gear. It'll ruin your perception of self. Unless you don't have an ego, then you can just whatever. Use it, get over it, and go back to being a small human once you're finished. So you notice the first part of this giant set, I'll be more like pressing rather than doing this sort of extension. So first one will be like a press down, then second will be an extension, and then third will be the overhead. Right now, these larges are starting to fit a little snug, which means I've made some gains, but I'm gonna have to design some bigger shirts maybe. Maybe some oversized stuff could come in handy. That's it.